Very, very good evening to you. Now, I'm coming to you from the other side of my room because I'm having a few technical difficulties with my camera. But this is video blog number 3, and welcome to it. I'm going to keep this one pretty short, mainly because coming up, also available very shortly, if not already, is the Actors Talk About Themselves video blog, the interview series. Now, this is the very first one with Jed Brophy, who was kind enough to help me with this, so he's the first guest, so that should be available very soon, if not already. And the reason I'm holding pizza is because it's Pizza Friday in our house. Every Friday is Pizza Friday, which is amazing. Yeah, I use little bases. I'm actually going to do I think I'll do a food blog at one stage. That's one thing I think I will do, because I enjoy food, and I enjoy cooking, and I enjoy eating. I also enjoy wine, everybody. I need a wine sponsor. So yeah, we'll do that. A lot of feedback from people who have been wanting a day in the life, what my day is like. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna plan that and do a day in the life. I'm not too sure exactly how or why or when. Hang on, I'm just listening to myself in a parallel universe. That's my last video blog. So I'm going to do that. I can tell you about my week though. I mean, it's been a very busy week. I've had a lot of things happen. I had a couple of auditions, 2 today actually, and I was filming something, had wardrobe calls and all those bits and pieces. I did some recording from you can see behind me just here. Where am I? Oh, just put these down. I can just see that's my little recording booth just there, where the light is. See, that's where I do some recording. So I actually do a lot of recording from home. You can tell why I don't do these blogs this way too often, because as you can see, it's not that tidy back there. But hey, so yeah, I've had a really busy actor week. Been doing an awful lot. So yeah, that's been great. I've had it's always good when you're working. But yeah, as I said, I think I will do a day in the life of Stephen Hunter. People have been requesting that. So that's coming up next. I'll do one question, because it's going to be pretty short today, because we're going to listen to this actors talk about themselves with Jed Brophy. That's going to be coming up shortly. This is from Wolfgirl13, a comment on my YouTube page. Of course, you can go and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm a big fan of your work on The Hobbit, and The Hobbit in general. I was wondering if you could give me some more acting advice. I've been into acting for a couple of years now, and would like to learn about how to act different characters and show different character traits. Also, when you do other actors talk about themselves video. Well, we will cover that. I'm going to ask that question when we do some more interviews. But I guess from my point of view, when I look at different characters, a lot of it is to do with the circumstance. And I studied Meisner and the whole philosophy behind Meisner, as opposed to like Strasberg, which is technically called the method. I won't bore you with all the details. But, Meisner philosophy is really about being truthful in imaginary circumstances. So what would my character do, or what would I do in those extreme circumstances? And then if I want to, make it different to me, it's like, what has my character gone through to get to this point of his life? So, it really has to be based in truth. It has to be based in reality. There's certain physical things you can do, sort of physical hunches, or, certain things you can do to make a character different. It starts a lot with a voice as well. For example, you'll find someone who's quite timid and weak, and they don't want to talk, or, they really don't think their opinion's worth anything. They might have quite a low voice, You'll know people who speak quite quietly. Nobody was born quiet. When you were a 4 or 5-year-old, you weren't quiet. My 5-year-old's definitely not quiet. So, there's those sort of physical things that can get you into a certain character. But a lot of it is about really researching. And I was always taught, my coach Billy, he was always like, as an actor, you have to be a detective. You have to know so much more than that person would know, because to that person, it comes as second nature. But to an actor, we have to really research where this character's come from. Little things like what's at stake, in any scene, what are you after, and what happens if you don't get what you're after. I mean, I'm going down a huge rabbit hole here, but that's essentially, when it comes, what I talk about when I talk about characters. So yeah, that's characters, and that's something I will go into. As I say, I'm thinking of doing something more with the food blogs, and I'm actually thinking of doing something more specific with acting, and maybe some, acting tips and, getting questions, etc. So yeah, that's that's all in the future. But for now, I'll just leave you with it. I'll keep it short this week and let you enjoy that wonderful interview with Jed Brophy. Actors talk about themselves, and I'll finish my pizza. See you later. See you next week. Bye.